Hey guys, JC6 here. Back with you with Phoenix Wright Justice for All. On case number 4, we're getting pretty close to the end of the investigation. Connect this transceiver. So what happened earlier? Well done, Mr. Attorney. Do you wait you can obtain a acquittal tomorrow? Not what is the matter, Mr. Attorney? I don't sense your usual anger this time. Tell me, please. Why are you holding Maya hostage for Mr. Encore's sake? Why are you doing this for that cold-blooded killer? Right. Please don't misunderstand things. He's my client. Don't toy with me. A man who hires an assassin just as much of a killer himself. I believe you're asking me for a reason as to why I'm doing what I am. Yeah. That's why I like to call my aftercare. What the heck is aftercare? My name carries a certain amount of honor and dignity, Mr. Lawyer. I take great care to ensure that no suspicion falls upon my clients for my handiwork. That is what is called client relations, and it's a part of an assassin's duty. An assassin's duty? We were unlucky this time. My client was arrested as a suspect. As a result, I did what I had to do to enlist your expert help, Mr. Attorney, and to ensure that you would do everything in your power to the very end. What is your name? I believe I told you once before, however. You did, but my name is the Killer, Shelly de Killer. You're Shelly de Killer? Could you please keep in mind that you do not have much space to maneuver with me? As a killer, I always finish what I set out to do. If you fail to keep up your end of the bargain, Maya, it would be my duty as an assassin to see to it she receives a nice long nap. And then if you excuse me, if someone were to trace this signal back to me, it would be quite troublesome. Mr. Maya, I don't know what to say. Edgeworth. Did you hear that? At the end of that transmission. Yeah. Oh, that. Sounded like a cat. Can't be that cat. Can it? What is it? I think I know where Shelly de Killer is holding my hostage. Edgeworth. Have all police units head for Encore Mansion immediately. Alright, you hurry over as well then. Don't lose hope yet, bros. The fight has only just begun. March 22, Encore Mansion. Maya. His answer is Mystic Maya. If this area completely surrounded, there's no way for him to escape. Assuming he's still in the area. I can't believe it, that butler, all this time he was the killer. He and Encore were working together all this time. Well, how do you know the cat was Shu? It could have been any other cat. I'm sure they worked out a contingency plan ahead of time. Oh, it's a figurine of a bear, but there are a lot of cuts in it for some reason. Bear, isn't that more of a thing for Mr. Corridor? Oh, would something like this be here? When I look down, there's a little pet door installed here. I'm sure that's for Shu. Do you think that this came through that little door? This door is locked. Well, I'm pretty used to breaking doors down by now, so let's go, Edgeworth. Oh, there's no one here. When I looked at this door, I said this is Encore's private lounge. Look at this, right? Antenna for sending and receiving radio signals from the VCR. Check inside the desk. If there's a tape, it will be an important piece of evidence. If we're lucky, I'll have the moment the crime was committed recorded on it. I'm sorry, but tape deck is empty. There's no tape to be found. No. But there's no mistake that someone used this to record something. Looks like someone took the tape we're looking for and stayed with it. The VCR and antennae. Footage that the spy camera took at the scene of the crime was beamed here and recorded on tape. Only we had that tape, it would have been really helpful. It's Encore's computer, Maya. Why couldn't you have used this to get help? Mr. Nick, where's the power switch? Oh, I get it. So that's what happened. She couldn't find the power switch. It's a very small tape. I bet we could barely squeeze 3 pearls on there. I wouldn't sit on the pearl table to begin with, Mr. Nick. Wait, did she just read our mind? Oh, no, we said that out loud. I'm sure Maya used this door to shut us out here. I'm sure it's her. Every time you give me some piece of evidence, it's the most crucial piece. This time too, I'm sure. We searched all over, but looks like he got away. I'm sorry. Looks like he slipped out of our grasp this time, and now we lost our only lead. Don't give up yet. That girl's looking to you to be her pillar. Yeah, you're right. From close I can tell. I've already set checkpoints along every route leading out of this district. Leave the rest to us. This looks like a picture of Miss Impax. With love, Celeste. Miss Impax, you mean? It's Mr. Korea's former manager. Why would a picture of Mr. Impax be here in Mr. Encore's mansion? Why does it say with love? This might be a clue. Oh, what's wrong, Pearls? Please let me see that picture frame. And what's so special about the frame? On the back, there's something written on the back of the frame. Maya. It's Mr. Mike. She left us a message. What? I thought you'd come. I knew you would. Now listen up. You better get Encore a guilty sentence, okay? If you get that creepy slime bag and not guilty, I'll never forgive you ever. I'm fine, so you don't need to worry. There's so much I want to write, but I don't think I have a lot of time left. Curly, you're there too, right? Make sure you help Nick, okay? Someone's gotta watch out for the helpless monk. And that's it for now, Nick. I guess I'll talk to you guys later. I know. But how did Maya know that Encore was his client? Mr. Maya? Right. What's wrong? Why the blank stare? Oh, nothing. Search the house and this is the last room. Looks like he eluded us. Edgeworth, as far as clues go, I think this is about all I'm going to get. But I'm still sure one last thing. What is that? It's Andrew Cyclops. If I could just find out what secret she's holding, then I think I stand a chance in court tomorrow. To blow this case wide open and expose the truth. I think I know what you're thinking. I'll contact the detention center. Well, let's go, pros. It's time to open that last lock. Good evening, Mr. Wright. What's wrong? You look ill. Miss Andrews, I've come to remove your psych lock. Psych lock? I want you to know and you will tell me your secret. Why frame him? It's Celeste, isn't it? Celeste? There's only one catalyst that could cause such strong feelings, even revenge. That's Miss Impact's suicide. Celeste was Juan's manager. Top of that, the one who hit her suicide note was also Juan. What does that all have to do with Matt? Right, you haven't mentioned him yet. But for you to hit Mr. Engar, it would mean that he must have some relation to Mr. Impact's suicide. This is a photo of Miss Impact. She looks younger than when she passed away though. With love, Celeste. This is Miss Impact's handwriting, isn't it? Where did you find this? No, that's alright. That was a rhetorical question. Yeah, it is. I found this at Mr. Engar's mansion. After all this time, my last remaining secret has been revealed. Celeste, she was supposed to get married to Juan. But I heard that it didn't work out. Because Mr. Korea didn't want to get married to her anymore, right? Yes, because of that. But because of Mr. Engar, what do you mean? I think I can see where this is going. Celeste, she was Matt's manager a long time ago. She was the happiest woman in the world at that time. I was working part-time back then and saw the two of them together. So that's why with love, Celeste is written on the front of that picture. They were a couple, weren't they? It wasn't anything as splendid as that. Celeste is being used. I mean, how old was Matt? Matt's only 21, so how old was... How long was this back then? 12 until she was thrown away. It's so horrible. Matt's entire image is built around how nice and wonderful of a man he is. Scandal would have destroyed that. This is why Celeste and her kindness moved over to Worldwide Studios. That's where she met Juan. She seemed really happy with him, even happier than when she was with Matt. Celeste and Juan were such a good match that they even planned to get married. Then it was suddenly called off. On the night Juan called their marriage off, Celeste, she killed herself. That's why I framed him out, revenge for Celeste and for myself. I'm sure even you can guess why Juan called the wedding off. Matt confessed to Juan about his relationship with Celeste. I see, so that's what happened. But then why did Mr. Korea have to call off the wedding? I don't understand at all. It's probably because of his worthless male pride. Juan and Matt were always fierce rivals. Matt waited for the wedding announcement and then unleashed the truth on Juan. He was aiming for when it would hurt Juan the most. Poor Miss Impact. That wasn't the end of it. That day I'm most certain that Celeste left a suicide note behind. In that case, she left a detailed account of Matt's various misdeeds, and so that she would never again be hurt by Matt, she chose to die. Then when Juan discovered her body, he hid her note. It's simple. Juan realized that the note was a powerful weapon against Matt. It would be especially damaging to his refreshing like a spring breeze image. In any case, with this pride, her Juan sought revenge. Juan wanted to publicly disclose the contents of that suicide note. At a time that would cause Matt the most damage, of course. That was at the press conference after the stage show. I know all about it because I heard it from Juan. Also, that I could find out about all this that drew close to Juan to begin with. They're quite a pair of hideous monsters, aren't they? Even Celeste's death was something for them to use in their game. That night when I found Juan's body, it was only natural that I thought the murder was Matt. Those two were always spy on one another after all. As for me, I was frantically searching for Celeste's suicide note. I wanted to destroy it before it ever went public. I was going to burn it. I even brought a lighter. But I couldn't find the suicide note, and that's when revenge crossed my mind. So I was going to bring to them my own kind of cruel revenge. Celeste was killed by those two monsters, so that when I stabbed Juan's body with that knife, I didn't feel a single shred of guilt. That's all I have to say. Well, Mr. Wright, even knowing all this, are you still going to help that man? I'm a lawyer, I see. Well, foul profession. Thank you very much for your time and for talking with me. It's no big deal, I couldn't sleep anyway. I can't sleep either, not with my situation or what I know now. Alright, we're almost done with the entire game. I'll stop it right here, guys. Take care, everyone. I'll see you guys next time.